Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play world where we are on week 14. So as you guys may have seen in the beginning of the video in the little montage that I usually have, I actually was busy building and we finally have bulk storage down here as well as a little sleeping area for us now that, I actually kind of have a home, which is quite nice. And I also just wanted to show you guys what the progress looks like because usually you only see me breaking like one or two blocks of these obsidian pillars, but these are actually being taken down in the middle of the weeks. So with that little showcase out of the way, let's go ahead into what we're actually doing this week. I've tried to order this in the order I want to actually tackle these tasks because usually I go all over the place with the list and you don't know what I'm going to be finishing or what I'm not going to be finishing. It's whatever I end up getting around to. But here I actually have these put in an order that I want to tackle them onto, but just I'm going to say right now that we may end up tackling these in a different order depending on what happens, such as I might not even go for the other music disc on here. But let me go ahead and actually say what we're doing. First things first, we have breed two camels together. We found two desert villages next to each other in this world, and I thought that'd be a very easy thing to do. It'd get us towards the 2x2 advancement, not completely finishing it, but we'll only have the sniffers to breed afterwards. Then I want to go ahead and try and see if we can find more end strongholds to see if we can get the other side music disc, because we found the three that were the closest to the origin, but none of them had the other side music disc to my knowledge. Then I thought we can go ahead and actually grind for the other disc, which I've made a list all the way over onto here with the other disc that we are missing that can be gone from creepers. Then of course we have the sugarcane farm that I have been talking about for so long, and in actuality if we come all the way up back up to here, you may have noticed that I have 3 shulker boxes here now, and these are the new ingredients for a sugarcane farm because I have decided to go ahead and actually change what type of sugarcane farm we are making. And then of course on here we have look for an ancient city. I've been talking about the fact that we need to find another one for the armor trims and even possibly for a skulk shrieker. I'm not too sure about that, but we might need one for how do we get here. And then I have finished catalog on here, but there's a little caveat with that. Basically I've been trying to get a black cat to spawn at the witch's hut we found, but I have not been able to get to do so even in a test world. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but we might end up having just to find another swamp hut in the future, so don't expect me to get this advancement. So with that out of the way, the first thing we're going to try and do is get those camels bred together, and I've actually written the coordinates down for a set of camels. So we're going to go ahead and fly over there, so I shall meet you at one of the villages. So there should be a village here. Alright, cool. Now we gotta do the hard part of relocating this camel to the other village. That's where to start. Can you move, please? Oh, God, it's gonna take forever. Because we gotta go 150 in one direction and 250, I believe, in the other direction. So this is gonna be fantastic. Oh, what have I got myself into? Oh, wait, you can run. Well, this makes it slightly easier. Do not get shot by a skeleton, please. Oh, there's the village already. Never mind. That was actually a lot quicker than I thought it'd be. There should be a camel. Yep, there it is. Hey, buddy. And take the 2 cactuses. Or cacti. Here you go, and here you go. Hey, camel. That was actually a lot easier than I was expecting, so that's nice. We didn't even need to use the nether to get this guy over here. But alright then, time to head back now. Actually, instead of heading back now that I think about it, maybe we should start looking for one of the end strongholds around here. It might actually be a good idea, and seeing how far out we are. And throw. Let's just hope it's not taking me to the original one. Okay, good. It's not taking us to the original one now. Yep, there it is. Well, at least all these are dead ends. That's quite nice. Well, we know where the portal is at least, but still got a bit to check out. Boop. Oh, of course. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Would have been funny if this is, would have had it, is what I'm trying to say. And here's the portal. Oh, wait a minute. Hi. It's right here. Well, there's the portal at least. Howdy ho! Alright, here we go. Hey, yes! Oh, that took a while. I mean, over the 2 weeks, it honestly didn't take that much today. It's been 43 minutes. But we did it! Celebration! Alright, cool. Now we just go ahead with the rest of this and we'll leave. Alley-oop. Alright, now that we're back at our base, we actually did get a bunch of stuff from all those strongholds. I ended up checking 4 this week, where we finally, of course, got our other side music disc, as you saw. And I got a skeleton to kill another creeper, which gave us stall, but sadly we already have stall in this chest. It's right here. And then we got a bunch of enchanted books, which some of them are good, some of them are kind of mediocre, as you can see. Got some armor trims, golden apple, diamonds, iron, gold. And then if you come over to this one, got some armor pieces, which I may or may not keep, some iron tools and swords, which I may or may not keep, bucket, diamond horse armor, gold horse armor, name tag, coal, and a pearl, books, paper, a compass, a bunch of doors that I stole from the stronghold. I think that's a stack and a half, yep. And bread and an apple. So yeah, a bunch of loot from those 4 strongholds, and it took that long just to get one other side disc. To be fair, it was a 2.5% chance, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But this actually means we can mark it off our list and go to our next goal this week, which is to actually collect the other disc, which is just going to be me grinding creepers with skeletons to try and get the other disc, which I actually have all the way over here. Oh, too far. Which obviously I forgot to take out the other side out, but we also have weight, 11, ward, strad, mellowy, chirp, and blocks to get. So I'm going to spend a little while grinding those, and I'm going to try to get every one of those from a creeper. I actually think those are the only ways you can get those ones, so I will be back soon. That's another disc. That's too big. Mine. Oh, you already took it. Is that mellowy? Yes! Oh my god. Yes, I can leave. And there we have it, all music disc in our world. We've got 11 strad, chirp, weight, blocks, ward, mellowy, other side, far, stall, pig step, 5, mall, relic, cat, 13. As you could probably tell from how I look, it did take a while. We're also not going to talk about the number of music discs I got before getting all the ones that I actually wanted to get. Nope, we're not going to talk about them at all. But I digress. Now that we have actually gotten all the music discs that I wanted to get, we can finally go ahead and start working towards our sugarcane farm. Which, as you may have seen earlier, we have these 3 shulker boxes here that have all the ingredients for our sugarcane farm that I have actually changed, I believe, between weeks. So, yeah, now it is actually time for us to go ahead and start building the farm somewhere in our world. And where I wanted to build our sugarcane farm is actually near the creeper farm, seeing as I'm going to be using both of these in conjunction for some rockets. So I think over here, whenever the land wants to show up, is somewhere around where I want to build this. It has to be a 20 by 40 area though, so this might be hard to do. And alright, I've actually found a spot where I want to build this sugarcane farm, and it is a little bit hilly, obviously, due to the amplified terrain, but that is fine by me. It's gonna need to be changed anyway, no matter where we are. But in the direction of our gunpowder farm, gunpowder is actually over there, and I thought, well, it's only a 20 by 40 area, so this shouldn't be too hard to fill in, much unlike the cat statue that ended up being 74 by 74 and being a lot more pain to actually go ahead and terraform for. So I'm going to go ahead and terraform the area, and I will be back when we are actually building the farm. Oh, hey buddy, you want to help dig? You know, while I was digging this out, I did realize that we actually have to dig down 2 more blocks anyway, due to the fact that this farm requires a 2-block hole to function, so I'm actually going to be digging this down to 78 instead of just 80. And there we go. Now that we have this all dug out, it is currently a 20 by 40. We can now go ahead and start building this farm. Before placing all the blocks, add mop and minecarts. Just place them close to the wall. Well, that would have been nice to know earlier. I don't have enough sugarcane. And here we finally have it. Our sugarcane farm is now complete. Now I actually did run into a few bumps here and there with the farm. I ended up running out of sugarcane plant down there, so the number in the video I believe is wrong. Either that or I ended up calculating it, which I hope that's more the case than the video actually being wrong. I did also change the thing on the farm here. This was supposed to be a trapdoor, but I changed it to a redstone lamp because every so often a piece of sugarcane can get bumped by a slime block in through the trapdoor and actually end up in one of these hoppers, which ends up breaking the hopper block here. But otherwise, all in all, I actually do think this is a pretty good farm. I have built this multiple times and it has not failed me once. You actually get to see it in action now. And yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Now, there are a few issues I still have with this farm actually, and it's mainly just due to location, but it's also, if you come over here, you can see that how close the glass is actually to the wall. I might end up terraforming this side as well as the back. I can't even get back up here now. But yeah, I might end up terraforming the back as well as the side right here just because of how close it is to the glass. I would like to have like a, maybe at least a 1 block gap here, and then even then still fix the hills around it, but that will have to wait for the future. Then the other issue I have currently with this farm is that this area is not really protected from anywhere around here. The platform may be small up here, but things can still climb up here and just walk straight in while I'm AFKing down here, because here is a loot that we get from this farm. So yeah, that is something I'm also going to have to work on in the future, but for the time being, that it will be it for our sugarcane farm. We got the bare bones done, so I think now it is time to actually head on to what we were going to do next this week. And of course, the last thing that was on our list is looking for another ancient city, due to the fact that I still need the armor trim that can be gotten from the ancient city. Is the last armor trim I'm actually missing, so we need to find one more ancient city at least to find that armor trim. So I'm going to be exploring for hopefully not too long, but I'm putting aside a couple hours for this just to see if we can find another ancient city, and I will be back to you guys when we find one. We'll go this way actually. What we're looking for is in the biome builder line, 3 lines up in the second chunk of text. There is an E value, and we're looking for one that has an E value of 1 essentially. Seeing as it's gone in jagged, she's gone in the mountain areas, we go ahead and look back for any mountain areas. And the good thing is it's any mountainous area, not just the stony peaks that I was looking for last time, so should have a better chance of finding this thing. By the way, we're not going through the ancient city if we find one, if that wasn't obvious, because if you're gonna tell, I didn't bring wool, I didn't bring food. This is E equals 1 because this is our calcite or our jagged peaks area. I mean, I guess you could try around here. And we'll kind of like just staircase here. Oh, well. Huh. We need to make a way of actually getting up here now, though, is the thing. Or not up here, but at least back to the surface. How big is the actual ancient city, and how terrified should I be? The answers vary, but like, you know, we got an ancient city down right there. Alright, cool. I think it might be a good idea to try and get down near there, possibly through here, and then staircase up. Oh my god, it's a big one too. Again. How did I do this? I've been set. Alright, I'm gonna grab these diamonds and I think I'm gonna start staircasing up through here to get out. Alright, but yeah, let's tunnel back up out of here. And alright, that was very fortunate that we actually found an ancient city, but it sadly is a really long ways away from the base, but I'll take it over not having an ancient city at all. And obviously that does mark it down off of our list, meaning that for everything that does not have a question mark on here, I actually got through everything this week that I had planned to, which is rare if you haven't seen the other weeks. But sadly, with all that done, that does mean that this week is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this week with all the progress that has been made, even if it only means like that we got music disc or we end up finally building the sugarcane farm. Those things are just kind of the things I wanted to do for a while and didn't really have the time to do them, so I ended up doing them this week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, you guys take care. Have a great week, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I don't know what we'll be doing, but yeah, have a great week. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.